It's been up and down. You know, sometimes you do the 2 steps forward, 1 step back. For the first couple of weeks, it was like that. But the last probably 5, 6 practices have been, 3 steps forward. And then instead of a step back, kind of neutral and then 3 steps forward. So it's been really encouraging. It's been competitive, lively. There's been improvement. I've been enjoying it.
Preseason's been going well. We've had our ups and downs, but overall I think we've been competing every single day, pushing hard and trying to build each and every day. So I think it's going pretty well.
I mean, Hutch talks about it a lot. We don't have any guys on the team that kind of can't play. Everyone's very competitive, and that's from practice, giving good looks on both ends of the floor, to that they can get in games and we can trust them to do what they need to do in order to put us in the best position to win. So I think that competitiveness across the 17 guys on the roster is key for us this year.
We'll see. We're definitely deeper, and there's a competitiveness up and down the roster that we haven't seen in a while. So it's fun in practice. Now, obviously, once you get to games, how does that translate? Because you can't play 17 guys. So how does that look once games start and 9, 10 guys are playing, and how do the remaining 7 guys react? Do they continue to compete and improve or not? But I think they will. They're a bright group of guys. They're very engaged. They work hard. They support each other. I think it should be a refreshing change.
I would say as of right now, it's depth. Pretty much at every single position, we have people competing. And if you don't bring it that day, you're getting beat by that person, and that person's given an opportunity the next day. So I think that we're more athletic, we're deeper, we're a little bit bigger. So I think those things will help us throughout the season.
To name a specific person, I think Alex Starr could have a really, really good year and really help us. Just this past weekend in the Radford scrimmage last Saturday, he played really well, made a lot of hustle plays, things that don't really go in the stat sheet, but did things in our offense to open up other people and did things on defense to help take the load away from others. So I think Alex could definitely have a good year.
If you'd asked me that 7 days ago, I'd have given you one answer. But based off the last couple of days, I think Nick George is practicing very well. Roy McMillan has improved tremendously from last year to this year. Clayton's like you take it for granted, and you become so used to his presence and his excellence that you think it's the norm. It's not the norm. Clayton will stand out again. I think that'll be the case, as long as he's here. But you got to remind yourself to look at it. And I think Andy's in the same boat. Devin's playing well. I think we got a chance to be a pretty good team, not just, one guy and a collection of people around him.
I think there's a couple people that come to mind that didn't have huge years last year but have stepped up. I think Alex Starr is going to be a big contributor. He had a good game the other night when we had our scrimmage against Radford. He's playing really hard, playing well. I think Roy McMillan will step in and kind of make up for a few of the things that Andrew Franz did. I think that he's going to have a pretty big year. Nick George has gotten better and better. He's competing, playing really hard. So I think those are a few guys that will step up and have big years.
I'm just ready to get started, start playing games. First one's November 15th, so we're almost there. But to get to play with Andy, Devin, Roy, all the guys out there, it's just so fun, and we love doing it. So just excited to get going and see where it takes us.
The start of the year is stressful because you're trying to prepare for the unknown. You think you know what people are going to do, but you don't really know. So, I'm looking for some relief from that, where people are playing and we can get a hold of scout games and, kind of have some idea what's coming next. But I'm looking forward to, Andy Kleinlein senior year. I'm looking forward to, sometimes you get that senior bounce where, guys see the end and they, keep going. I see that level of maturity in Andy. I see it in Nick, who's a junior, and Clayton, who's a junior. I'm looking forward to seeing how those guys compete under pressure.